Come on in here, y'all. Are narcissists different in the next relationship? Are they better in the next relationship? Are they treating the next person better? Is the next person getting the best version of this narcissistic person? Are they getting what you didn't get? Are they getting what you feel like you deserve? Are they taking the next steps in their relationship? That's what we're talking about here today, y'all, on the Narcissist Code. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I give y'all the perspective, the inside look at the mind of a narcissist, y'all. And yeah, no intro. We cut the intro off for a little while, y'all. Let me know what you think. No intro. Let me think about it. But yeah, y'all, I'm just being real. So many people ask me this question right here. So many people ask this question. They're like, well, Lee, are they treating the next person better? Is the next person getting a better version of them? Like, I stayed with them for 10 years just hoping and praying that they would be better. And 1 week into their new relationship, they're already taking the trip that I begged for 10 years. They're already making plans. They just bought a dog and named the dog after our daughter. The dog has the same name our daughter does. Yes, this is my little Mike, y'all. I got my mic, my little Mike, little tiny Mike, little Mike Lee. My new name is Mike Lee, little Mike Lee. But that's how it goes. So many people are falling into these spaces where you are pain shopping, or you're watching them, or you're hearing about them treating the next person better. So this video, I'm going to break it down of what is actually going on with the narcissist new supply, or the narcissist next relationship partner, or which some of y'all might refer to as the narcissist next victim. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, think about this right here, y'all. So is the narcissist different in the next relationship? Yes, they are, but not the way you think they are. I know what you're gonna say, well, Lee, that made my heart drop to my stomach. My heart, Lee, it didn't even drop to my stomach. It dropped to the bottom of my stomach, and it rolled down a hole in my leg. So my heart is in my foot right now, Lee. My heart is in my right foot, and I can't walk. I don't want to step on my heart. I understand that, y'all. I joke too much sometimes. Y'all know that's what y'all here for. And y'all, hit the subscribe button. Y'all, the goal is to, my birthday is July 14th. I'm turning 40. I would love to hit 500K on this page before July 14th. So if you haven't subscribed, y'all, just hit subscribe. Please. Just please. It costs $0 to hit subscribe, but you make me happy, and I'll really be grateful for y'all. On YouTube and the Spotify and Apple. Where you follow me at? Where you listen to this at? But yes. Narcissistic people, y'all, they are being better for the next person, but it's not the way you think that they are. What I mean is, if you're watching them in the new relationship, or you're watching them online, or you're hearing about things, y'all, they are love bombing the next person. The next relationship has entered the love bombing phase. They're like, y'all know my course, Understanding the 7 Stages of a Narcissistic Relationship, y'all. They've already picked their person. Now they're love bombing them. Mentalhealness.net for everything. They've already picked their person. Now that person is being love bombed. Yes, the person that the narcissist is dealing with is being love bombed. So yes, they're going to look different in a new relationship. Now, not only are they being love bombed, y'all, during the love bombing phase, they are mirroring that person. They are mirroring the new person, the new supply, the new person that they are with, their new bestie, whoever it is, right? Sometimes, because it's not always an intimate relationship, right? This could be your best friend that discarded you and is treating their new bestie better, right? Your parents discarded you and are treating the stepkids better. One main example y'all might see of this is Brian McKnight. Boy, damn, Brian McKnight just kind of turned cold, dark, and evil. Damn. Woo. Man, discarded his kids, got a whole new step family. Yeah. Okay, neither here nor there. But they're mirroring the next person, y'all. They are pretending to be the next person. This is why when the narcissist leaves you, or you break up with them, right? Y'all get discarded, or you discard them, right? This is why sometimes you'll see them start to dress differently and act differently. And you'll be like, who the hell are you? Like, you'll be confused. You'll be like, who the hell? What the helly? Who the helly are you? You confused as hell. You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know who this person is anymore. You're like, you're dressing differently. You're wearing athleisure. What is going on? You haven't worked out in 27 years. Now you are an avid hiker. You see what I'm saying? You could they be? I know people are gonna say, well, Lee, maybe they trying to get in shape. Yeah, could they be trying to get in shape? Or is their new supply an avid hiker? Is a new supply a gym goer that wears athleisure all the time? Got a haircut. You see what I'm saying? They do different things. They're mirroring the next person. So yes, they're going to be different in the next relationship. Not better, but different. So, and of course, y'all, they're going to give the next person what you wanted because you wanted it. But they also know that it works. They know if you wanted something so badly that the next person might want it as well. Who doesn't like to travel? Y'all been wanting a trip to Paris for 10 years. Y'all never went. You begged and begged and begged, and they kept making excuses. And now 2 weeks into that new relationship, they're already in Paris. That's going to hurt. Y'all be real. Let's be real. That's going to hurt. Why wouldn't that hurt you? Why wouldn't that make you question yourself? That is going to hurt. It's going to sting. It's going to make you cry because you're going to feel like you got overlooked by this person. You're going to feel like you were not worthy enough to get this trip or to get treated better. You're going to feel a certain type of way, and that's 100% understandable. That's why I tell people to turn off the narcissist TV. Stop watching the other person's page. Stop watching the new supplies page because you're only hurting yourself. What are you looking at? What are you looking for? What are you getting out of this other than hurt, other than questioning yourself? Ask yourself those questions before you go into that other person's social media. Ask yourself, what are you looking for? Nothing on that page is going to make you feel better. Nothing that you hear about the narcissist and their new supply is going to make you feel better. Let's be real. Even the bad stuff that you hear is going to make you sad, right? Oh, the narcissist, the new supply got to arguing, and the new supply kicked the narcissist out. Oh, so they're homeless now. They don't have anywhere to go. Even the bad stuff might make you sad. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's so important, y'all, for y'all to, when you're out here trying to heal, trying to grow, dealing with a narcissistic person. This is why it's so important to understand who you're dealing with. Like, yeah, they're going to treat the next person better. They learned stuff from you that they're going to use in the future for other people because, again, it works. They know that this type of stuff is going to work. They know that doing this type of stuff is going to work. It worked on you, so it probably is going to work on the next person. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it work? So yes, if I were to break up with you, right, and I lack my own authentic personality, like my own authentic, what's the word I'm looking for? Personality is good, but I don't have an identity. That's the word I'm looking for. I lack my own true authentic identity. So I'm going to take yours or the good parts of yours and use them in a new relationship, right? This is why a lot of times they're doing stuff with the new supply that you like to do because now they're becoming you in the new relationship. Like some narcissists become you in their new relationship with the new supply because a lot of narcissists lack their own true identity. They don't know how to do anything outside of for themselves, or they don't know how to be themselves. So they become you. They know that you're a good person. So they take your good personality traits and the things that you like to do and they do them with the new supply, right? So the new supply now thinks that they're a good person because they're acting like you, which in turn means what? Does it mean I'm a good person, Lee? Yes, it means that you're a good person. You see what I'm saying? This is why I like narcissistic people try to convince you that you're a horrible, evil person, but they mirror you. They try to convince you that you're not good enough, but they try to take your identity. They try to convince you that you're boring, but they do the stuff that you like to do with new people. What the hell kind of sense does that make, y'all? You see how confusing that is? Do you see how confusing it is to deal with somebody like that has that mentality, to say some crazy ass stuff like that, like you're not good enough, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? That's insane. That's insanity. It really is. So if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, just understand you are worthy. You are enough. You are good enough. Because if you're not good enough, why are they acting like you in a new relationship? Make that make sense. No, seriously, make it make sense. It doesn't. So yes, they're going to be different in the new relationship, not better. They're going to be of course, y'all, they're going to be on their best behavior. Yo, let me say this right here. It's very difficult to be on your worst behavior and get somebody to fall in love with you. It's very difficult to be a horrible human being and get somebody to fall in love with you. Unless that person themselves has something going on, right? Some people that end up with narcissists have their own mental health struggles that they're dealing with, that they have to kind of battle through and realize what's going on. Some people have their own battle. They have to battle your own demons why you're battling the demon that is the narcissist, right? A lot of y'all call narcissists divas. I had to use that. But yeah, they're going to be different in every single relationship, y'all. But eventually, they're going to be themselves. They're going to, y'all, your identity is like, let's just say it right. It's like they were your identity. They were a different identity in the new relationship. It's like a henna tattoo. It's like a henna tattoo identity, right? They go into it like it looks real. It looked like it's going to last a long time, right? It looked like a real tattoo. But sooner or later, wear and tear, exhaustion, anger, that stuff is going to wear off. It's going to start to melt. You see what I'm saying? The damn what you call it is going to start to melt. Like the henna tattoo is going to melt. It's going to rub off. They're going to be themselves. Like, I thought you had tattoos. Nope, those are henna tattoos. Wasn't really me. You see, that's why it's so important to understand that sooner or later, they are going to be them. Sooner or later, the henna tattoo that is that narcissistic person is absolutely going to wear off sooner or later. And that's what you have to understand, that they're going to wear your identity like a henna tattoo. Or like, just like in your relationship, when they first met you, they might have been wearing somebody else's identity to meet you. When they were love bombing you, they might have been giving you everything that their ex wanted. You might have been the new supply. Some of y'all knew, some of y'all didn't know, right? Some of you knew that you were the new supply, and some of y'all didn't know that you were the new supply. Some of y'all did. Let's be real. Let's keep it hot. Some of y'all did. Some of y'all knew that they were just getting out of, they were still married or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have known that you were the new supply. Again, this is no judgment zone, because the narcissistic people work differently, right? But this is something we got to wake up to. Yes, they might be different in the new relationship, but they're still the same. Like, y'all, that little green chameleon that you bought from the store might turn blue and red and green when it's on a different when it's in a different environment to protect itself. But eventually, it's going to go back to its regular green color when it thinks the danger has went away, or it thinks it's gotten comfortable. It's going to change back into its own regular color, just like narcissistic people do. Sooner or later, they're going to change back into their regular color, and they're going to be them. That's what you got to think about. That's what you got to battle right there, y'all. That's the type of stuff you got to deal with when you're dealing with an abusive, manipulative narcissist. That's the type of stuff that ends up happening, y'all. Anyways, y'all, I'm going to close this thing out. June 28th will be in Atlanta, Georgia, for our next in-person workshop called Take Flight: Healing from Narcissistic Abuse. You can find more information for that at mentalhealness.net/events. Everything else is at mentalhealness.net. My coaching, my courses, my support group, everything is available at mentalhealness.net. Also, y'all, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's climb the ladder to that 500K. I'll be eternally grateful. I'm serious. Eternally grateful. And my kids will think I'm cool. My youngest son, my middle son, he will think I'm so cool. He's like a YouTube head. Like, my dad, he's like, they have 500,000. I'm like, I'm getting there, son. Anyways, y'all, hit the subscribe button. I am out. Peace. What up, y'all? What up? Before you leave, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. It just helps us reach more people. Also, everything I have is available at mentalhealness.net. My coaching, my courses. I have a couple of courses that can help you understand and help you heal. And I also have a support group, all available at mentalhealness.net. Check my site out for everything, y'all, and I will see y'all later. Peace.